going on, guys? Today we are continuing by working on the Mustang. I'm going to put the rear wheels on. I finally got the spacers for them, and I got new wiper arms because I completely destroyed these ones right there. I also got another squirter for the little windshield washer squirter thing, and maybe if I get done early enough, I'll get to work on the Celica engine, maybe clean it up some more. And I have come up with the conclusion on what I'm going to do with this engine. I'll talk to you guys more about it in a bit, but let's get started on the Mustang first. So my spacers actually just came in the mail, so I'm going to put them on. Make sure you always kind of clean the hub before you put these on, because then it'll kind of throw off your alignment and your wheel has a chance of falling off and it just wouldn't be good. I'm actually going to put some thread locker on these right here just in case. I just use it as safety precaution when I use spacers, because what you're essentially doing is adding another piece to your hub and extending it out. So, you know, better safe than sorry, am I right? Dang, that looks so good. Finally, that looks really good. I'm going to, when I pull this car out of here, I'm going to take it for a drive, bring it on some roads, take some photos of it, and finally has some wheels on it. And you know what? It doesn't poke out like a crap ton, but I like where it's at. You know, maybe if with like a 255 tire in the rear and a 245 in the front, this thing will be so slow. But these wheels look really good on this car. I like it. I think it's sick. But let's continue. So I started working on the exhaust on the Mustang, and I ended up taking the two lower exhaust bolts out. So now the header is completely disconnected from the top of the engine. Now I'm going to lower the car back down so I can get like a better angle at working at this. And I want to replace this header today. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but you know, it's actually a pretty decently sized job, and I got to take off a bunch of stuff in order to get to it. Hopefully none of the bolts on the head are in bad shape, as in like corroded and stuff like that, because that would be a pain to get off. But in the meantime, I've been painting these, and I'm on my third coat of black paint. I think that's good. I am going to use a clear coat next after this completely like dries, and I'm also Gorilla Gluing the front little like valance piece underneath the windshield wiper blades, like the cowl, I guess, for the windshield wiper blades, because this like plastic just like falls off, so I Gorilla Glued it, and I'm letting it sit in place and kind of cure for a little while. So as all that stuff's happening, I'm gonna get back to work on doing this header so that stuff can dry. And I think I gotta disconnect my intake, but that's okay, I'll put it back. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's finish this header. So I ended up just ripping this plastic off because it's just in terrible, like it's just a terrible like rubber. It's not in good shape, and I'm gonna paint these to kind of match the windshield wiper arms, so it'll just end up looking better. I know I still gotta put the header on. This is actually a new day, so that's why everything kind of seems out of order a little bit, I suppose. But wiper arms are done. Those are good. Those are sitting on that toolbox over there. I just gotta maybe I get some like double-sided tape or something like that, or like a Velcro, I don't know, something better than this freaking stupid plastic that came on from the factory. Or maybe I just install them without them. I just don't want them to rattle. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll rock these for now, paint them, and then do the same thing to the other side over there. And, yeah, see what happens. Alright, so now the car's exhaust is done. I finished bolting it up. It is another day from where I was last recording this, but the exhaust is completely done. I also kind of just modified the intake a little bit, so now it's a little shorter. The way it was before, water could have got on it, and I just didn't want that. So everything's bolted back up. I'm going to start it and see how she runs. Okay, so there's a slight leak on this side, but it is nowhere near as bad. The car warmed up and the noise completely went away. But it's okay for now, but eventually as time goes on, that will get worse. This side doesn't look terrible to get rid of. Not to get rid of, to remove. The only thing that looks like it'll make it be an issue is the brake booster and master cylinder. The bolts on this side are a little bit more corroded than they are on the other side, but that's okay. Does not seem to be leaking like a super amount right now, so that's good. But eventually I'm gonna replace this side. I just gotta figure out. I'm pretty sure if I unbolted the master cylinder, that would probably be my best bet here, because the master cylinder, the brake booster doesn't have fluid in it. So if I removed the master cylinder but not the brake booster, I think I'd have plenty of room. I also want to do a tune-up eventually. You know, plugs, wires, oil, stuff like that. I don't think that's ever been changed. But yeah, car runs good now. Exhaust is quiet. Eventually I'm just going to cut that back part of the exhaust off, and I'm going to have a custom one made from like the mid-pipe section to throughout the factory location. I want it to be in the same place as the factory location, just for ease of removing it if I need to, and it's not going to restrict power or flow or anything like that. It doesn't really matter on this, so less catalytic converters on it, but you know, hopefully everything runs good. But I am going to put the new windshield wiper stuff on now, and yeah, let's get to that, and then I'm going to call it there for this video. What's going on, guys? I'm recording on my phone. I think we ended off with the Mustang. I was doing like the top little valance, like hood cowl piece, but I put it on. I was just not happy with it. I rocked it for a little while. I wasn't happy with it. I took it off. Plus the squirters for the windshield washer fluid don't work. They're not clogged. I don't know what's up with it. They're just not working. I took them off and clicked the button and fluid came shooting out of them, but for some reason when it hits the actual squirter, nothing comes out. So yeah. What am I doing? Oh, I am actually doing a heater core on the Jeep right now, completely irrelevant. As you can see, all of these parts and taking out of the dashes. Yeah, also waiting for the heater core to come in. It's pretty late at night. It's not coming in tonight, so I just ordered it and thought I'd come back here and you know, close up shop. But that door won't close now. Of course it won't. But just got some parts from the Celica engine, and I thought I'd clean them up and paint them up a little bit. You know, not super crazy with the prep work, just to make them look a little better than they were before. Whole Celica engine's cleaned up. I think I said that before. Not too sure. I don't even know. Oh wait, no, I have another video on my phone that I'm going to upload. That's me kind of cleaning up the Celica engine parts and like putting the engine back together. But that episode's going to take like a couple recording sessions to actually get into one piece, because I'm just saving up some cash to actually do the final assembly of the engine. So in the meantime, I'm obviously just doing like little simple stuff like that. I just wanted to thank everyone for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.